Big news in the fight against the coronavirus today. A second drug maker says its vaccine is showing great promise in late trials. Moderna saying its COVID-19 vaccine appears to be 94.5% effective. This comes just a week after competitor Pfizer announced its vaccine was 90% effective. The news puts both companies on track to seek permission for emergency use in a matter of weeks. Dow Jones up on that news. A live look at the stock market now, up about 380 points. A vaccine cannot come fast enough as virus cases topped 11 million in the U.S. since the pandemic began. 1 million cases recorded in the past week, and COVID has killed more than 1.3 million worldwide. Houston and Harris County reported a combined 1,125 new cases just yesterday. That is the second time it's hit over 1,000 cases in the last 4 days. Congresswoman